Okay, guys, I think I've managed to beat this guy on the second try, so... I also figured out that if you want to use the Mender's Arc Lightning ability, like, all of the enemies need to be in range in order for it to actually damage them. So that's something that you might want to keep in mind. But anyway, so I managed to keep Fast Salt alive by using the Mender's defensive power, and now the weird spear guy, he can't break through his armor. He's just doing, like, 1 point of damage or deflection and stuff, and now he's gonna die. So that's pretty good. You know, second try, not so bad. Victory! Your foe's lying dead. I needed that victory, you guys. Like, I needed that victory. After all of those harsh defeats. The Stonesinger falls hard. A howl like a hurricane sweeps across the bridge. The dredge part like a black sea. From their depths steps a crimson behemoth, and a wave of sheer terror hits you like you've never felt before. Bellower. Get the Mender out of here, Iver hisses, and run. Your legs move almost with a will of their own, though you can't pull yourself away from watching what happens next. Oh man, Iver's gonna take on the boss by himself? Gods, what was I thinking? Tactical maneuvers. Let's see what happens. How much health does this guy have? Bellower. He's indomitable. The Sunder seems practically unkillable. He has 20 health and armor? Oh man. Stuns and pushes back. Alright. You know what you need to do. Does that even do any damage? I don't think it does. Ow. That hurt, man. Hold on. It should do damage, right? Battering ram? It does 1 armor damage plus each tile they go through. Yeah, it does do armor damage. Huh. Oh, it did do 1 armor damage, actually. That's true. Hey, he dodged. Sweet. Because he's going after health now, and he has that health dodge stone. Oh, he heals up every turn? That's why he's got Indomitable. This is one of those supposed to lose battles. Okay. Well, obviously it's one of the supposed to lose battles, right? You kind of expect that much. Alright, how long are you gonna take to, like, supposed to lose, man? Seriously. Oh no, Iver is dead. I liked Iver. God damn it. Iver writhes in agony, his arm torn clean off by the Bellower's onslaught. The Sunder raises his weapon for the killing blow. Sunder, face me! Screams an uncertain Ivan, stepping back onto the bridge, raising his staff high. Even from here, you can see his arm trembling. You feel practically frozen in place watching. Oh no! Ivan's gonna die too! Hey, it's the snake! Ivan recoils in terror from the massive serpent that has appeared in the distance, and even Bellower backs away. It leans in close to inspect the two armies, flicks its great tongue, then indifferently lurches over the mountainside and out of sight. The dredge are in a knot of confusion. Some cower, others crouch in what looks like worship. Hakon shouts orders above the din. Varl rush forward, bowling over surprised dredge, gaining ground. Bellower has receded back into the horde. Yarandar watches from atop the stairs. Hurry, says Iwind, suddenly pulling at your arm, snapping you out of the moment. You rush to Iver, laying on the ground amidst the fighting, still breathing despite a missing arm, and drag him back into the city. Seriously? He's still alive? God damn, what a badass. Is he still in our heroes, or is he just like deadsies? Yeah, he's gone from the heroes, so that's not great. But Ivan has joined us, which is nice. I also gave Ivan the armor, because he's level 5. It actually works pretty well, you know, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah. I guess we're gonna use Equal, then. We're gonna roll with Equal, right? Doesn't seem like we have much of a choice. And we have some, we could actually level up one of these people if we wanted to. What does this do? Dodge strength attacks. That's good. It's really good. Take it. Although I feel like Fast Salt is our tank now. Like he's a pretty solid tank. He's survived last battle, which is insane. So yeah, let's go talk to Ivan and see what happened to Iver. Can you save? Yes, probably. Give me silence. Nearly 3 hours pass silently as Ivan applies his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes across Iver's torn frame. That's as much as I can do. He should make it. Thank you. The mender looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago. I'm okay, I just need to sit. Before you can catch him, the mender crumbles to the floor. Chapter 5. Weary the weight of the sun. Are we going to join Hakon and company? Oh shit! Exemic! Your sight swims as if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort you remember who you are, Juno. The wife of Zeus? Are you fucking kidding me right now? This is supposed to be Norse mythology, not Greek. I mean, not Roman. Get it straight, game. Then it wouldn't be Zeus, it would be the wife of Jupiter. Look, you also realize that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you had died some time ago, and that it is about to happen again. We're not gonna have to fight this guy, right? That would be a little bit silly. Frustrating. You are slow to understand the serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you are not going to die, I suppose we must speak instead. Who are you? My name is Juno. You are Juno. It means nothing to me. Maybe I have asked the wrong question. What are you? What is your purpose? I am a mender. Mender. Ah, Valka. Now the picture is forming. Do you not know me, Valka? Though your memory is still fuzzy, you're certain you know nothing about an enormous serpent. What do your prophecies say? The gods give you prophecy, fate, destiny. There is no child coming to slay me with a magic sword. Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you truly not know? The gods are dead. Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent before me stands one. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end, do you understand? This world and this tapestry I would devour. It is my purpose, but I cannot. Instead now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night? The dredge. Dredge? Stone men marching across a long bridge? No, it is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you. Who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine. I have no idea what just happened there, but I had some fun voicing the serpent, so that was cool. Ivan! Juno? You're alive! You're alive! Oh, Juno was she was his companion who died! I get it. How? Where are you? Wait, where am I? Asleep, I presume, or unconscious. I am in Ridgehorn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me, and now I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost swathes of memories. But I found you.
For a short time at least, the serpent said something about a long bridge. So I took a guess.
It came after you? We saw it at Einertoft. Are you okay?
It tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it.
It could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do?
It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of.
There are still prophecies out there?
It was vague, sounded like the serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is sweeping in from the north. Devours whatever it touches.
That would explain why the dredge are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill.
Ivan, are you in danger?
You could say so. Bellower is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer, I think. Of all the Sundar, why an immortal one?
Bellower, that is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we will have to do this the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Einertoft and meet me in Sigarom.
Juno will never make it to Sigarom. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Varl won't listen to a thing.
Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sigarom. Go. And Ivan?
Yes?
I love you.
Ah, isn't that sweet? I didn't realize that they were lovers. I thought they were just like, colleagues in being menders. Probably should have realized that earlier after his grief at her death, but you've spent a long time next to him since he's passed out.
Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Iver. He might save the rest of us.
Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I? You were out for a couple of days. How do you feel? Juno, she's still alive. I need to meet her in Sigarom. Hold on, slow down. Who is Juno?
She is my mentor on the Mender Council. She contacted me. Contacted you? How?
She's not like most menders. What happened here since I passed out? The Varl are holding the dredge back just badly. Bellower has disappeared. Iver is still out of it. Yarander sent Hakon, Luden, and a couple hundred Varls away to Albrang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sigarom. Juno is going to meet us there. Sigarom? That's going to be a week away at least. Just abandon Einertoft? Maybe No, I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Yarander will never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Ivan. Why won't the Varl King destroy the bridge? I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before that damned bridge. What do we do about Bellower? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's why we need to go. We could just leave and let the Varl die to give us a head start. It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. What is going on around here? That serpent? Bellower? Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know your history?
We're from a small town in the woods.
I'll keep it short. You know how men and Varl were made? The Loom Mother, the other gods? In the First Great War, the armies of men and Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the Dredge, and they were such a threat that unless men and Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the Dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The Dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl, who watched the borders, and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sundar, a powerful Dredge warlords and weavers like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of menders went forth and finally set the Sundar and the Dredge deep underground. For the most part, the Dredge haven't tried to return since. Well, until now, those menders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history is playing out before us. What about the serpent? That's another story. There's nothing in the Menders' libraries about that thing. It must have something to do with the Dredge returning. That seems likely.
How would you collapse that bridge yourself? We're gonna have to collapse the bridge for him? Come on, game. I just want to leave the Varl to die. Not by myself. I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try and stop me. It could mean holding off both the Dredge and the Varl. I need some time to think about this. We can't, fight the Varl, man. I understand. Be quick, Rook. There has to be some way to... I can't believe the Varl would be so stubborn. Speak to Jarnda yourself. He's in the Great Hall. Maybe you'll have more luck. Or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I've got few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We have to make it to Sigarom. Juno will know what to do. So we're going to have to collapse the bridge on these freaking Varl. I'm not going to do it, man. Destroy bridge? No. No. I refuse. I'm going to go to the Great Hall. I'm going to talk to our friend Jornder. I'm sure he'll be happy to discuss us ruining his favorite bridge. I think he'll be fine with it. Although we should probably level up one of our heroes. I'm actually leaning towards leveling up Alette, of all things. I guess Iver is just not a hero anymore. We have Eagle instead. That's fine. Because she's so weak. She needs to level up. Right. I mean, she has to. We need Fast Salt. He's very important to this whole operation. We need Eagle too, and I need him to have, more armor than he does. Probably. I think I am going to level up Eagle, unless I have a bracelet that'll give him something. This is dodge strength attacks, but maybe we have some armor-giving bracelet that I don't know about. That gives armor. That gives willpower. That gives armor break. That gives armor, but we don't, we can't do anything with it. How much does it cost to promote him? 15? Whatever, we'll do it. And get some armor. Can I undo the promotion? I regret it already. Fast Salt has 15 armor. Yeah. I think the armor is important. We need, defensive characters. So we'll do it. I kind of immediately regret my decision, but it's okay. Let's go talk to the guy in the Great Hall, Jornder. The actual king of the Varl, not some random guy. You'll do as I say. No, he was you'll do as I say. I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by the dozens every day now. You sent our best away with Hakon. How long do you expect us to last? You asked for this command, Fassalt. Don't let them get across that bridge. Fassalt takes his leave just as you approach. Nice timing. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. Rook, how is Ingvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Ingvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Bellower, did he? No, he keeps things to himself. Yes, that sounds right. Ingvar confronted Asunda in his youth, during the Great Wars. He won that fight. No, none but the other Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought to do it again. Iver killed Asunda? How did he end up in Skogar? You have to pry that from him yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kender. It occurs to you that Jornder would not have been on the throne now had that happened. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. That bridge needs to be destroyed. Oh, you have the answers. Wonderful. Come sit upon the throne. Every man I've ever met thinks he'd rival the gods himself if only he were in charge. I'm over 400 years old, and I know that I know little. You are a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human, this story is not about you. If you jumped from that bridge today, the world would not change. Now either help Fassalt retake it or leave my city. I don't care which. Guards are quick to usher you from the Great Hall. You don't resist. You know, he's quick to reveal Iver's backstory. Let's fight on the bridge. Let's do this shit, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for this nonsense. Let's go. At the war front, rows of Varl are lined up, waiting
waiting for their turn to fill in as the warriors on the bridge battle the dredge in one endless churn of bodies and blood. Fast Salt catches your eye between giving orders. "You lost, human," he says.
Offer to help.
"Fair enough," Fast Salt admits. "I'm not going to argue against putting you on the bridge," he says. "But we've got plenty of wounded here as well, if you can work a needle."